Hi everyone. So now we can start our second part of the listening and speaking class. So I hope you enjoyed the first part as we learned some new, let's say, pronunciation rules, and I hope you can apply it in your speaking later. And now let's talk about our second video first. I hope you already watched it, right? Because it was so good. Let's say the topic was so important that it's especially useful for you, the students, let's say the pupils, right? Because you do a lot of homework, you study a lot, so it can be practical and useful for you, especially for you, and also for other people, like some workers. So the topic, right, like are naps good for our brain, right? So from my experience, I can say that naps are really good for memory, for our brain, because once I read an article and I saw that it was written like only 30 minutes of nap equals to 2 hours of sleep, right? So good. So imagine even if you sleep, let's say, 5 or 6 hours at night, and you can take only 30 minutes of naps in the middle of the day, especially, let's say, approximately at 11 or 12, let's say 1 a.m., let's say these hours, and it can be so useful for you. If you haven't practiced it, I hope you can try it later and you can see the benefit because it's really important. Well, so this was our video, and well, Hussein and Rai, let's talk about some conversation questions, like speaking questions, because I want to evaluate your pronunciation more. My first question is, what's your favorite season, and why? And what do you think about that? Because of your characteristics, your dislikes and likes, you can determine which season is the best for you, is the best switch for you and your interest. Okay, Sen, for example, you, what do you think? What's your favorite season? It's winter. Okay, can you tell me why it's winter? Because your birthday in winter? That's the only reason, because of your birthday? Also because of snow, right? You love snow and you love playing snowball with your friend. Okay, it's a solid reason, and well, that's great. Well, Nurai, how about you? What's your favorite season and why? It's summer, right? Why it's summer? Okay, your birthday is in summer, in August, right? Okay, that's all for only for this reason? Okay, the famous reason for children. Also, you don't have school in summer, right? 3 months is whole day, it's good for you. That's why you also love summer. Okay, that's interesting. And by the way, guys, when you talk, like you talked about your experience, right? Last year, I did something, or we went to these places. Or when you talked about past, the words with ending ed, you did little mistakes, and I want to tell you, when we pronounce the words, especially regular verbs in past simple, you have to be careful. Like you can say the word walked, right? Or let's say stayed, or decided. Here you have to be careful. With some certain, let's say, syllables like consonants, when it finishes with ed, you have to say T, not D. Like walked, not walked or walked. You have to say T, walked. This it's a special category of consonants, and but Y is different. You can say stayed, right? Not state or stayed, just stayed. But with this, when our words end with T or D, you have to say ED, like decided, not decided, like decided. It's simple grammar rule, but it's simple, let's say, spelling and pronunciation rule, and I think it will be so useful for you. Try to do it next time. Especially be careful with the consonant, so it can help you to pronounce it correctly. Okay, and I want to ask you one more question. Do you know what is extrovert and introvert person? Do you know? For example, I want to know which of you is extrovert person and which of you is introvert person. Introvert is a person that this person doesn't enjoy lots of people's, let's say, company, many people's company, let's say the crowd of people, right? They mostly enjoy the conversation with 2 or 3 people, let's say with small groups. But extrovert people, they love big parties, lots of people, and they get energy from it. But introvert, no. For example, as an introvert person, I can say, I cannot get energy from crowded of people. Instead, I get tired, and which is not good. How about you? Which of you, if you know yourself well, you can tell me, introvert or extrovert? Shane, start with you. Well, you think you are extrovert because you love partying, right? As I know, you have many friends, right? Well, so in your opinion, you are extrovert person because you love hanging out with lots of people. Okay, that's good. How about you, Nurai? Are you introvert or extrovert person? You think you are introvert. Why? Because you don't have many friends. You also don't want. That's interesting. Why? Okay, so because you feel overwhelmed when you have many friends, and so you cannot get energy from them. Okay, you're also like me. So you have less friends, let's say limited number of friends, but you enjoy spending time with them. Okay. Well, that's great, guys. So you prepared well for this lesson. So let's see you in the next lessons.